let's get into this curly V-part wig by Ali Pearl. 22 inches of straight seamlessness. So this is my braid down. Very simple, low-key lazy, but gave me a fairly flat install. So I have 4 braids going back. The outer two braids, I did pin those back. And then there's also 2 large French braids that I just pinned up. And then I made 2 anchor braids in the front of my head as well. The wig also comes with 2 wig caps, some lashes, a really long satin scarf for your edges, and then also a satin bag for storing the wig itself, and a edge brush. I always stock up on these. And then it also had this like little band, but we won't be needing this since this is a V-part wig. I really love the fact that V-part wigs just allow minimal leave out, like less than a U-part wig. So those 2 outer braids is exactly where I'm going to be placing the top set of combs. And then I'm going to also make sure I secure the front with the combs in the front on those 2 braids that I did on the side. So I'm just going to unbraid my leave out. And I'm really excited to do this because, one, this is just giving me some inches, and I love doing the wet look. I feel like doing the wet look on my regular hair always looks really good and wavy. So the way that this texture is set up on this V-part wig, I was pretty sure that it was going to blend really well. I love how full it is. It's very dense. For 22 inches, it's not heavy either, so that's one good thing. I was a little concerned with how much hair it was, thinking that it was going to be really heavy to go to bed in, but it was very comfortable, surprisingly. So I'm just taking some water and just spritzing it all over and getting it wet, and I'm going to treat this hair like it's my hair. So I'm going to use the same products. I'm going in with some African Pride curling cream. This is one of my favorite products that I always have in my stash. Not only does it smell good, but it does a really good job of clumping and defining curls, which is exactly what it did, including my leave out. Before I even added the gel, I mean, look at that. It is seamless already. Like, I was loving it. So then I just go in and take that comb and making sure that I not only brush my hair into the wig, but making sure that all that product is detangled and as flat as possible on the wig itself. So this is how it is looking after I applied all that curl cream. And it's best to obviously work with the hair being soaking wet, especially when you want to blend your leave out. So this is where I'm going to go in with some Eco Styler gel. I mean, honestly, it can be any gel, but this Eco Styler gel does not create any flakes, especially when it comes to mixing with curl cream. So you want to make sure that it doesn't flake on you. You can go in with foaming mousse if your hair is on the finer side, but since my hair is a little bit more thicker and a little bit on the coarser side, I went in with the gel to really give that wet look effect. And I don't really necessarily brush the gel all the way to the ends. I kind of only do it from the roots and just kind of bring it down to the hair, but I don't go in and add any extra gel on the ends. So really, that keeps the bottom of the hair pretty soft, and all I do is just make sure it's on that top layer. And then I'm going to go in with my Denman brush and brush my leave out with the gel and product into the wig. This again just really helps blend in my hair to make sure it's going to mimic and mold into the curls of the U-part wig or V-part wig. And this is how it's looking so far. I just really make sure to go in with either some edge control and a little bit of extra gel on the edges part, because I'm going to tie this down. But look at that blend. Like, honestly, even up close, you can't even tell and detect where my hair is at. And mind you, my hair is still in layers and a little bit choppy in the front. So the fact that this wig itself is all one length, I didn't even go in and like trim it. I wanted it to be very long and full one length. Because I'm doing the wet look, it was going to blend and mold perfectly to where I didn't necessarily have to do any cutting. And I don't want any face framing layers with this unit. But y'all, this is gorgeous. Y'all, I am so shocked because this is a blend, honey. It's giving wet look. So all I did was go on top of that gel with some foaming mousse. I'm going to take a larger scarf and tie my hair down. I'm gonna let it air dry a little bit, and I'm gonna come to y'all tomorrow and see how it's holding up. Cause look at that. I just gave myself a curly slash wavy bust down. Okay, the blend is impeccable. Like, let me just show you. It is swimming. And to preserve it at night, I just simply take a scarf, and this is gonna really help me keep that wet look effect anyway. And I only tie the front portion down and leave the length of it out because I'm gonna just end up putting it in a larger bonnet. But yeah, that's simply all I do. And this wig is not heavy at all. If you feel like you have too much tension on the front, I would just undo the combs on the side and you should be good to go. It's very lightweight, very comfortable to sleep in, which is a huge plus. And I just take a pretty large bonnet that is adjustable and just tuck all that hair in. I'll put a shower cap over it, you can get in the shower, and you are just good to go. And this is how it ends up looking in the morning. It does air dry pretty quickly, but very soft and full, which I love. And then again, with this wet look, after I take that scarf off, y'all, look at that blend. And then I just simply fluff it out. You can refresh this with just spritzing a little bit of water on it, but I didn't really have to do that. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more edge control too. But y'all, this was probably the easiest V-part installs I've ever had, especially with it blending perfectly with me doing the wet look. And this is like the perfect vacation summer hair. Because when I tell you, I only left maybe like an inch of leave out on each side out, like barely any hair out. I love it. The length is perfect. It feels amazing, lightweight. I can sleep in it. Like, you don't even have to use too many products, just 2 products, and it blends perfectly. So if you are a 3C girly, you're gonna love this. Honestly, if you 3B, you're gonna love this too. But that concludes this video, you guys. Let me know what you think about this V-part wig in the comment section down below, and all the details will be in the description box for you guys to check this out. Give this video a thumbs up, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.